Co-founder of the Black Voters Matter, LaTosha Brown.
Hi, family. When I say black voters, you say matter. Black voters. Black voters. When I say love, you say power. Love. Power. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful to be here. You know, I wanted to ask you all to do a couple of things for me. Everywhere I go, I ask people to do this. Wherever you are, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes just for a second. And I'm going to ask you a question. If you could just close your eyes, get centered, and hear this question in your heart, not in your head. My question to you is, what would America look like without racism? My second question to you is, what would this nation look like if all human beings felt valued and respected? Now open your eyes. Part of the reason why I asked that question is I want to remind us there is nothing that has been brought into the physical world that was not first envisioned. Nothing. And so if we are to create a world that is free of racism, if we are to create a world that all human beings feel valued and respected, I didn't say you had to like them, but to feel valued and respected, it is going to take us to have the courage to have a vision to radically reimagine America and see the kind of nation that we desire and we deserve. And there are four things that I'm just going to lift up real quick of what it's going to require. The first thing, and I want you to say it after me, say vision. People without a vision shall perish. We have to have a vision of what America will look like. The bottom line is right now, in this moment, there are brothers and sisters in the Ukraine that are fighting for their lives, that we're saying that they literally are standing and fighting for their lives and for democracy. But I also want to let you know that the very same source, while we're not doing the same thing, and in no way I want to undermine what is happening with them right now, but the same source, and thinking that they're not self-determined, that they shouldn't be able to select and choose the folks that they want that govern them, the kind of governance, and to be self-determined, that same kind of spirit is here in the U.S. It is the same spirit that is under the voter suppression, and we have to recognize and connect the two. So at the end of the day, part of what we're doing is not just about the vote, y'all. It's literally around how do we stand in the fullness of our power as God has created us, that we are deserving of literally creating the kind of nation we desire and deserve. We are literally empowered to be self-determined, but it's going to require us having a vision. Second thing, it's going to require us having a voice. This ain't the time to be quiet. No matter where you are, if you're a writer, pick up your pens and write about democracy. If you are a speaker, this is the time to speak. If you are a singer, open your voice and your mouth and sing a song of freedom, just as your people did right here on the foot of the bridge. The third thing is we've got to shift and really make sure that we're not talking about democracy in this country as a propaganda. We got to make sure that people are making it real, that it goes beyond a propaganda and it's actually a principle and a value, that we fundamentally believe that all of God's children have value and are respected. And if we believe that, we have to demand that to be so. And the fourth and the final thing that I'll share is that ultimately, y'all, we've got to literally shift what a victory looks like. We got to get out of this paradigm that is the blue team and the red team, it's the Democrats and the Republicans. This is really about humanity. So I'm going to ask all of you all to stand in the space. You've got to believe. When we believe and when we work together, we win. When we work together, we what? When we work together, we win. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the waters. We shall not be moved. Black voters matter, love and power.